Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Good? Good? Good. First things first, welcome to 2017. Given that for most people last year looked a little bit like this,
I will build a great wall.
let's hope that this year is a little better. Second, no, I haven't made a video in a while. And there are three main reasons behind this. Number one, I was busy. Number two, I'm lazy. Number three,
I have crippling depression.
so with all that out of the way, let's begin. Escalators, aren't they great? They're like automatic stairs, they're freaking radical. Of course, if you're some kind of important businessman, you can always use them like actual stairs, but did you know that standing on an escalator is actually faster than walking up one? Well, it's true, at least according to the Daily Mirrors.
Standing on an escalator is quicker than walking up one. Here's why. Much like those fun conveyor belts you get at airports, escalators are designed to make our lives easier. They've been knocking around for a while too, since 1911, in fact. Let's talk about the quickest way of getting up and down an escalator. Walk or stand.
Let's say you have an escalator that's around 20 steps long, and it takes 20 seconds to go from one end to the other. Now let's say that you walk at the same speed, so about a step a second. If we combine the two, then obviously you'll be moving at the pace of 2 steps a second, so it would only take half the time to get to the end of the escalator. It's really very simple.
A 6-month trial by Transport for London saw rush hour passengers instructed to stand wherever they pleased on the escalators at Holborn Tube Station, one of London's busiest.
Excuse me?
I said that a 6-month trial was held.
No. I heard what you said. I just missed the part where it was necessary to hold a 6-month trial to work out the answer to an obvious question that anyone with an iota of mental processing ability could have answered. Are you freaking kidding me?
No, now shut the fuck up and let me finish reading this article.
Fine, go ahead.
Following the trial, several analyses were run including whether it's quicker to stand or walk on an escalator, which has been fiercely debated by academics apparently, according to Gizmodo. The escalators at Holborn are 24 meters long, which is pretty lengthy, comparatively speaking. This means people are less willing to walk than they would up a shorter escalator.
Lazy bastard.
There are also 7 of them. During the trial, at morning rush hour, escalator 5 was kept as normal, so passengers could walk up it. Escalators 6 and 7 were converted to be standing only.
So pray tell, what did they find from this study?
What emerged from the trial was making people stand increased the number of people using the escalator, known as the throughput.
Now you see, that sounds like they're saying that people would go to the escalator and to be like, no, I will not use this as there are people walking upon it and I shall not stand for such nonsense. Which is dumb, in case that wasn't obvious.
But this was not always the case. Greater throughputs are seen on escalators 6 and 7 when there is a low proportion of passengers walking up the escalators, the report stated. This indicates that during very busy periods a greater throughput can be achieved when passengers stand on both sides of the escalator.
Well, you don't say. A typical escalator step is about 2 persons wide. Normally, only one side is taken up as the right side is for standing and the left is for walking. If you have 100 passengers waiting to use the escalator, then of course it will take half the time if there are twice the people on the escalator at once. But you're telling me that a 6-month trial was needed in order to find that out. This is better. This is so much better.
Arbiter,